Hi, thanks for tuning in to Lift Up to Lead. Today we're going to talk about a topic that I covered last week, which was changing your work schedule, but instead today I want to focus on an audience of leaders. So it's not about your title, but it is about whether or not you have direct responsibility to make a decision about someone's work schedule. So VP, CEO, whatever your title is, the only thing I would say about your title is that it may indicate how many other leaders are looking up to you and what type of expectation that you could set with the leaders that have high regard for your decision-making process. So keep that in mind. So when we talk about the changing work schedules, I know you're thinking, first of all, is the work has to get done. And it does, you're right. There's nothing I'm going to tell you that's contrary to getting the work done being number one, because that's why you're paid, that's why your employees are compensated. That has to be the end goal for everyone. But I do want you to think about how the work gets done. And if that employee needs to be physically present, or if there's a portion of their time that they could be remote or have a reduced schedule or just shift their hours around. So look at when they have to be present, physically present, and when there are opportunities that they could accomplish those goals outside of the standard business hours of 8 to 5 or whatever your company schedule is. The next thing I know that you're thinking is performance. So I do want you to consider your employees' performance, and if they are a high performer, I want to encourage you to expand opportunities for them to perform outside of the standard work hours. I think that they've proved to you that they can do that and need your respect to listen to them. If you have low performers, I also want to have you think about, is it an option if outside work distractions went away and they could work different hours, or would that improve their performance? And it may be something you want to consider, at least on a short-term basis, to try and see if you see improvements, but make sure that your employee knows it's on a trial basis and that decision can be revoked at any time. The next thing I want you to look at is your team strength, and that is, do you have other employees on the team who would be willing to partner with the person requesting a schedule change so that the work got done? And an example of that is in baseball, where you have the pitcher and you have relief pitchers. So the coach understands that that pitcher will tire during the game and will need relief. So the team manager does work with having the backup schedule with the relief pitchers, so that when the starting pitcher needs a break, there are other talented individuals ready to step up and take the lead and give them an opportunity for exposure as well. So take a look at your team and see if you have some of that capacity to support your team members. So the bottom line is, if you have high performers and you would like to retain them, or you have less than stellar performers and you feel like maybe a change of schedule would help improve their performance, I really want to challenge you to give them those opportunities. Be flexible with them for trial periods of time. Help them get through a hurdle that they may be experiencing. It will take effort on your part, but it's worth it, and the sooner you begin planning for team strength, the better that you'll be positioned when unexpected changes come your way. So showing flexibility and concern for your employees' balanced life will attract and retain high performers, allowing you to also exceed your expectations. So I want to close this out on a personal note, and for me that is that one of my employees, his mother, sent me a thank you note appreciating the time that I allowed him to be gone out of the office for several weeks while his father had taken ill, was in the hospital, and then later did pass away. And she thanked me that her son was able to be beside her and help her make decisions along the way. It really meant a lot to her. So that was one of the highlights of my career, and I wanted to share that with you because I feel that every leader has an opportunity to make a difference in one of their employees' lives, and I want to encourage you to do that. So thanks for listening, and let me know if you have any questions. I'm happy to share some ideas or help you work through your situation. Talk to you later. Bye.